It's Mindset Tuesday, and today I just pressed submit on another Wiesbaden Germany opportunity because faith without movement is just wishful thinking. But I need to talk to the people who are doing the right things and still waiting. Yeah, because waiting can make you start thinking the hard season is permanent. So today's mindset is simple. This too shall pass. And I'm also going to address something nobody talks about enough. How do you stay engaged at your current job when your heart is already packing boxes for your next chapter? Stay with me. Hey family, welcome back to Ways of Change. I'm Vanessa, and this is day 27 of 100, posting every day while I take you with me on my overseas job hunt and the mindset it takes to keep going when results move on their own timeline. It's Mindset Tuesday, and today you're getting a quick overseas job hunt update, including that Wiesbaden application, the mindset tip of the day, this too shall pass, and today's topic, how do you stay engaged at your current job when you're preparing to leave to fulfill your dream? All right. Overseas field report time. Today, I submitted that one application for Wiesbaden Germany. The role is Administrative Liaison. This is in my wheelhouse, but not exactly the perfect fit. But I hit that submit button anyway because I'm just that girl. And I applied under VEOA, and we'll talk about that in just a second. I'm staying consistent, I'm not forcing it, and I'm moving with intention. The lesson for today? Some days progress is one good application and one good cup of coffee to keep you going. Okay, quick explainer, because I know some people are watching who aren't familiar with USAJOBS acronyms. So VEOA stands for the Veterans Employment Opportunities Act. And in plain language, it's an eligibility that allows certain veterans to apply to jobs that might otherwise be limited to current federal employees or status candidates. And that's why eligibility matters, because you could be fully qualified, but if you apply under the wrong lane, the system may never even put your resume in the right stack. So make sure you read the eligibility section really closely. I recently got my feelings hurt, but I didn't fall under a certain eligibility criteria. Gotta go check that video out here. Now on the networking side, I did 3 things. I liked and commented on LinkedIn, and I stayed visible because consistency isn't only applications, it's also presence. And I posted something I needed to hear too. Rest isn't a reward, it's part of the plan. Because some of us treat rest like dessert, like we can only have it if we finish everything. But life doesn't finish, it just keeps adding tabs. So rest is not something you earn after you're exhausted. Rest is maintenance. Rest is also strategy. So our mindset tip of the day. This too shall pass. And I know, sometimes people say this when they don't know what else to say, but I'm not saying it to dismiss what you're carrying. I'm saying it because the waiting season has a way of messing with your mind. I'm also saying this to myself because when you're in the middle, waiting on a response, a referral, an email, a door, your brain starts whispering, "This is how it's always going to be, girl. You're stuck. Nothing is changing. Maybe this isn't for you." And that's the trap. So let's break this trap down right now. Number 1, don't build a permanent identity out of a temporary season. Don't build a permanent identity out of a temporary season. If you're in a slow season, you start calling yourself behind, unlucky, forgotten, overlooked. But your season is not your identity. A slow season doesn't mean you're slow. A quiet season doesn't mean you're unqualified. A delayed season doesn't mean you're denied. It means you're in the middle. Number 2, don't make forever conclusions based on right now feelings. Don't make forever conclusions based on right now feelings. Feelings are real, but they're not always right. Discouragement will try to convince you to make a permanent decision. Stop applying, stop trying, stop dreaming. That's what discouragement says. But what you're feeling today is not permanent. It's a moment, and moments pass. Number 3, waiting doesn't mean nothing is happening. Sometimes the work is behind the scenes, the HR steps, the approvals, the internal timelines, the preference requirements, budget checks, all kinds of stuff we never see. So if you're staring at received or reviewing and you feel invisible, hey, just know there's a whole process moving that we're not invited to watch. Number 4, this too shall pass is your permission to breathe. It's permission to say, I don't have to solve everything today. I don't have to get in my feelings today. I can do my part and release the rest. Number 5, return to the facts. What did I do? What did I submit? What step did I take? I applied, I engaged, I messaged, I updated my notes. Then I rest on purpose because I'm not letting anxiety run the schedule. So number 6 is a quick reframe you could borrow this week. So instead of saying nothing is happening, try something is loading. Instead of I'm behind, try I'm in process. Instead of it's taking too long, try I'm being prepared for what I'm praying for. And if you're in the middle of a hard season, let me say this clearly. This too shall pass. We won't always be in this part. So let me anchor this spiritually, because sometimes mindset without depth can turn into motivational fluff. 2 Corinthians 4:17 says, For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. This can mean so many things, and I love that because right now it reminds me that what feels heavy right now isn't the whole story. It calls it momentary, not because it doesn't hurt, but because it won't last forever. So when the job hunt feels slow, when the waiting feels loud, when your patience is tested, this verse reminds me this part is building something in me, and it's not permanent. So I could stay steady, I could keep going, I could keep showing up, because this too shall pass, and I'm not quitting in the middle. So today's topic is one I know a lot of people struggle with, myself included, but don't say out loud. How do you stay engaged at your current job when you're ready to leave to fulfill your dream? Because you can love your coworkers and still feel like your spirit is somewhere else. So here's what I've learned and what I'm practicing. Number 1, don't burn bridges because you're mentally checked out. It's tempting to start doing the bare minimum when you're ready to go. But here's the thing, your reputation is portable. People remember how you left. They remember your attitude in the last stretch. They remember if you stayed professional when you retired. So let's not sabotage our prior good works. The second thing, treat your current job like it's funding your future. Even if you're ready to go, your current role is still a blessing, and it's still providing stability while you build. So instead of resentment, I try to reframe it. This job is a bridge, not a destination, and bridges are instrumental to our destiny. The third thing, separate dream energy from daily responsibility. Here's a practical mindset shift. Your dream deserves your excitement, but your current job deserves your integrity. Your dream deserves your excitement, but your current job deserves your integrity. So I give my dream energy to applications, networking, learning, prepping. And I give my job professionalism, consistency, good boundaries, and respectful effort. Let's practice that. The fourth thing, use boundaries to protect your peace. If you're trying to leave, you can't afford to be drained every day. So boundaries become the plan. Take your breaks. Log off when it's time to log off. Stop over-explaining yourself. Stop over-functioning. And the fifth thing, keep your attitude clean. This is the hardest one for me, but it's a real one. When you're ready to leave, every little thing could irritate you. The meetings, the emails, the systems, we've always done it this way. But I'm trying to keep my attitude clean because bitterness will follow you into your next season if you're not careful. So I'm reminding myself, Vanessa, don't let a temporary season turn into a permanent version of yourself you don't even like. The sixth thing, do the right thing daily. If you don't know how to stay engaged, here's a simple plan. Every day, do the next right thing for your job, for your dream, for your health, for your peace. That's how you transition with maturity. And honestly, that's how you leave with your head held high. All right, friends. If you're in a transition season, job hunting, pivoting, waiting, subscribe to Ways of Change and check out the playlist so you can follow the full journey from day one. Thank you so much for joining me today for day 27 of 100. I'm Vanessa, and this is Ways of Change. I'll see you tomorrow for day 28. Bye now.